Hi friends, come join me as I show you how to make these adorable lacy journal dangles. Let's get started. Hi friends, come along with me as I make these cute little bird themed fun little decorative pieces to put in our journal. Let me show you what you'll need to get started. So first you're going to need some sort of fabric of some sort, and I am using my pinking shears to give it this zigzag edge. And then you'll need some sort of lace. You could use ribbon. Here I have like a little piece of a tablecloth that I think I'm going to use. And then you'll need some sort of eyelet trim. And if you don't have any of this, I'll try to link. I'm sure you can get this on Amazon these days, but I'll link down below. I'll try to find a couple options for you guys. And then I am using some bird stamps as my focal point. So you can use whatever you want. These don't have to be bird themed, but that's just kind of what I'm working on for my journal collection. And then I've had these little feathers in my stash for a long time, and I probably bought them for some sort of school project with my kids. So any sort of feathers, and you can find those anywhere as well. And these are just the perfect size. They're small, be perfect for this little embellishment. And then I'm using some bulb pins, and then also pick out some buttons, whatever buttons. They don't have to be vintage. I've picked out an assortment. I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I'll just see what I like as I go through and make these. And then you will need, I'm going to use a hot glue gun, but you could use whatever glue you want. I just feel like with the hot glue, it's quick and it adheres really nicely. But okay, let's get started. So these are this fabric here. I am making them, they're a little over 4 inches tall and about 2 inches wide, and you can make them, they don't have to be very big. So I have cut a strip of fabric out just to make it a little bit easier on camera, and I'm going to cut the bottom. I think the pinking shear edge gives it a nice unique look. You could just tear it though if you don't have the pinking shears. That would be a fun little look as well. So I'm going to start with the base, and then this is just something I had in my stash. I probably picked it up at an estate sale, and I'm just going to cut a little square, and I want it to be a little bit less than 2 inches. So I hope everybody's doing well. I think this is just a fun and quick little project to do. I think these will go great with my journal collection that I'm working on. I'm excited to show you those as I get a little further on. So I think I want that just a little bit shorter. And you can, change up, like if you wanted to do, we could do like a little V here at the bottom. And I don't know why I'm using my pinking shears for that, because you don't really need it for that. But there we go. We'll put that right there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I might make it a little bit narrower. Just have some of that pretty fabric in the back show. Yeah, that's good. So that is about 1 3/4 inches, and it's about 3.5 inches. But you can make these whatever size you want. There's no single way to do this. And then I think I'll do this stamp next, and I am just going to leave it on the paper, but I am going to trim it down I've had these bird stamps in my stash for a while as well. I got a bunch of them at an estate sale, and I haven't even used them all up yet. Isn't that crazy? But I put all the bird ones together, so I think that'll be fun. I might ink that up a little bit. And this was just on a brown envelope, so I just left it on the brown envelope. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then I have the darker blue and the lighter eyelash trim. I might see what the lighter one looks like. And with the eyelash trim, all I'm doing, because I mainly want the eyelashes, as we call them, to poke out. So I wind it up like this, just around my finger, like that. And then just kind of mess it up just a little bit so that the eyelashes look a little more organic. And then I'm just going to place it down right there. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of hot glue. And it will, you know, adhere this white piece to the blue, but I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to just kind of scrunch it together there. And these little finger savers from Dollar Tree are great for this. And then I'm going to pick a little feather, and we'll put a little feather right there. I think these are so cute. Y'all will have to let me know what you think. And then we'll just add, you can just use regular glue. Well, I would either use Fabri-Tac or hot glue for this as well. And we'll just put that down right there. Look how cute that looks. Okay, I thought I was going to like the darker blue eyelash trim, but I kind of like the lighter blue as well. Gosh, that's a tough choice. Okay, let's add a button. I think these are really a great thing to do because they're a quick project, but you get a lot of impact out of it, you know? I'll put that through, and then, yeah, things that are quick and easy to do, but a lot of impact, I think are really, really fun to make and great to use. Like that one. Let's try. I have a lot of different options. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Yeah, let's try that. Well, let's try this one. Quit second guessing myself. And just let it dangle on there. And it's as easy as that, guys. Look how stinking cute these are. So I'm just going to be making, I probably got about 25 of these to make. So let me know what you think. Do y'all like these? Would you like to turn to a page in your journal and kind of seeing it on your journal page? Let me show you a way you can display it on your journal page. So I have this journal page here, and I would just recommend taking your bulb pen and adding it to a paper clip, and then we'll just paper clip this on, and then you'll have that cute little dangle right there. Isn't that darling? I got my hot glue strings here. There we go. That is just so cute. And you can put it on whatever page you think you can get the best impact from. Like you could even put it on a piece of sheet music. Look how cute that is. And then we have, well, you could put it on some dyed paper. We have this page here. I mean, it looks good on pretty much any page. I love that. Yeah, so cute. All right, well, hopefully that gives you some ideas. The other thing you could do is you could get a little fabric tab like this, and you could attach the fabric tab to the top of your page, and then you could just take and put your bulb pin through the little piece of fabric, and so you'd have the little tab sticking out the top of your journal, which adds a lot of interest. And then you would have this just dangling on your page. So then we could glue that to there. Oh, I put it on backwards. It would help if I put it on the right way. So we'd put that through that like that. And close it up, and then you would attach this to your journal page and this to the back of your journal page, and then you would have that hanging down like that. That is really cute. I'd have to work on that idea a little bit more, flesh that out a little bit more, but it's definitely something worth checking out. But definitely the paper clip. I think the paper clip is a fun and easy way to add some interest to your page with these cute little embellishments. Alright guys, well I'm going to just keep on making these, and I will see you all in the next video. Let me know what you think of these, if you like them or not, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to enter my summer giveaway. There's still time. Bye.